Good morning. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Today is August 14th, 2025. We're at the general business meeting of Louisiana State Police Commission. The time is 10 a.m. Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Rose Bourgeois,
Present.
Mark Cole,
Here.
Michael DuBois.
Here.
Stephen Guidry. Jonathan Kerwin.
Yep.
Tim Kowalski.
Here.
Monty Matalago.
Here.
Lenore Feeney.
Here.
Jason Hanneman.
Here.
And Erica Dorsey.
Here.
We have a quorum. At this time, please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The director, do we have any submissions for speaker requests?
Not, Mr. Chairman.
We'll move to the next item, but before we do, I'd like to introduce our newest commissioner, Mr. Jonathan Kerwin. Born and raised in New Orleans, graduate of Brother Martin High School, law enforcement background with the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office, the Louisiana Bureau of Investigations, and the St. Tammany Sheriff's Office. Welcome to the commission.
Thank you.
The first item of business is a consideration of the meeting minutes from the May 8th, 2025 meeting.
I'll make a motion.
A motion and a second. All in favor? Any opposed? The ayes have it. The second item is a ratification of revisions to the 5-year strategic plan. Strategic plans, in your binder for review. Entertain a motion.
I'll move.
Second, ratify the revisions as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. Next item is the consideration of the amicable settlement of the appeal in the matter of Daniel Fontenot. First, allowed discussion and a presentation by the parties.
Morning, Chairman, Commissioners, Juliet Sienna on behalf of the Office of State Police. In the matter of Daniel Fontenot, we have reached a joint settlement agreement. Would you like me to read the settlement into the record?
We have the settlement, right, I don't think it's.
The agreement is that Mr. Fontenot, Master Trooper Fontenot will maintain his 24 hours of suspension for his code of conduct. I'm sorry,
Body worn camera.
the body worn camera, I'm sorry, yes, his maintain this 24-hour suspension for the policy violation for 1117 body worn camera and in-car camera system.
And this is an amicable settlement, by both parties approved.
Correct, sir. Michael Anton from Mr. Fontenot. That's correct.
Thank you for being present this morning. Any discussion? I'll entertain a motion to go into executive session. And a second. All in favor? Need a roll call vote? Need a roll call vote.
Michael DuBois.
Yes.
Mark Cole,
Yes.
Stephen Guidry.
Yes.
Tim Kowalski.
Yes.
Jonathan Kerwin.
Yeah.
Rose Bourgeois.
Yes.
and Monty Matalago.
Yes. This time, we'll enter in an executive session. Please exit the, into the auditorium. Discussion.
Move.
Second. Roll call vote.
Michael DeBose.
Yes.
Art Bo,
Yes.
Yes.
Jim Kowalski,
Yes.
Jonathan Kerwin,
Yes.
Ralph Bourgeois,
Yes.
and Marty Mazzalavo.
Yes. Now in regular session, is there a motion on item 3, the amicable settlement of the review?
Chairman, I move to accept the amicable settlement in docket number 22-260 .
A motion,
Second.
we have a second. All in favor? Any opposed? Ayes have it. So the amicable settlement has been accepted by Louisiana State Police Commission. For item 3. We'll move to item 4. We have a request from the Office of State Police for annual review and reauthorization of 87 Louisiana State Police Trooper WAE positions for the period of October 1st, 2025 through September 30th, 2026. Colonel, would you like to speak on the request?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. Thank you for this opportunity. As many of you all know, Louisiana State Police was unable to hire troopers from September of 2008 to January of 2014. So that's 5 years and 3 months. During that time, as many long tenured troopers reached their retirement age, they depart the agency and we're left with the same task, the same mission, the same responsibility to the residents and visitors of Louisiana. The WAE program, specifically the WAE Trooper program, is critical to our success. It goes across the entire agency, both patrol, investigations, special operations, and support. These troopers play critical roles. They are retired troopers who left in good standing at all ranks, from master trooper all the way up to lieutenant colonel that currently serve in those positions. They provide institutional knowledge and experience. And as part of the mission of the commission to not only recruit, but to develop and retain our troopers, these WAE troopers are essential to us meeting mission success. More importantly, coach mentoring and training the next generation of young troopers as we continue to add to the academies. We have one going on right now that has 47 cadets, which will graduate on December the 5th. It's so important that I ask of you all to honor the request to renew those as they continue to serve till we get to fulfilled levels within the agency to provide all the missions and requests and things that we need to be successful and provide public safety across Louisiana.
Thank you, Colonel. Any discussion on any questions from the commission? With that, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to reauthorize and approve.
Have a motion to reauthorize and approve
Second.
with a second. All in favor? Any opposed? The ayes have it. The item passes. The next item, Colonel, if you'd stick around, please, the annual review and reauthorization of one LSP Trooper WAE position for the firearms unit for the period of October 1st, 2025 through September 30th, 2026. This is in addition to the 87. This was a new position.
Correct, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to add that we received the request last week and I approved it on an interim basis with an expiration of September 30th to align with the other that was submitted in the March group. And so this is just submitted separately as a separate agenda item for firearms.
So this position, as you already mentioned, Mr. Chairman, is for our firearms unit. Although we have 3 other WAEs in that unit, which we are utilized statewide. Our troopers for the record, shoot quarterly firearms, both handgun and rifle. In addition, we have an annual in-service, which is a week long for all of our commissioned personnel, both troopers and DPS officers. We also have cadet training throughout the year. These firearms instructors provide critical, more importantly, detailed, specific experience knowledge. And the reason for the addition, as many of you all know, we have Troop NOLA. Right now, we're currently working proactive enforcement in Baton Rouge in conjunction with our federal and local partners, both the sheriff and police chief. You'll see something next week on our successes with that. When we complete that, we'll move to Shreveport. But what's more important is the addition of this position provides that extra training piece that we need to keep our troopers proficient, more importantly, to be enhanced. And it's just a numbers with regard to you need firearms instructors, and that position which we're asking for is to be added to our Just Tech facility, our firearms unit here in Baton Rouge, where everyone goes to. So it will touch all of state police in the course of their quarterly training, annual training, as well as our cadets that are in now and those to come for the next class in January. I ask for your approval to add this additional position for WAE trooper for the firearms unit.
Any discussion, Mark? I entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion to approve it with a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. Item passes. Next, Colonel, an item, we have a request from the Office of State Police for a temporary individual pay adjustment in the amount of $401.47 bi-weekly for Captain Courtney Maybu in accordance with Rule 6.16C. This will be effective August 14th, 2025. So he's no longer serving as the Acting Criminal Investigations Division Command Inspector or Major, or until February 1st, 2026, when he meets the minimum qualifications for a detail.
So this is a very important position. Our agency is young in commanders with regard to Criminal Investigations Division. Presently, we have 3 commanders, all which have less than 2 years. Captain Maybu has the most number of years. More specifically, he has 23 years of experience, and he has almost 18 months in his current role. His experience through the years, both as trooper, sergeant, lieutenant, and captain in criminal investigations is critical. The role of the CID major is to oversee all criminal investigations statewide. And those captains report directly to that command inspector, and then the command inspector to the deputy superintendent. Our engagement with our sheriffs and police chiefs has reached leaps and bounds over the last 18 months due to a collective effort between state police, our sheriffs, and our local police chiefs. When they call and need our assistance for any type of criminal investigation, we honor that request. And because of that, this command inspector position is critical. It's just unfortunate that per the rules, we just don't have enough commanders within the agency that have that experience that are eligible to even be promoted. That's why today we're asking for the special pay as opposed to a detail, because they don't, Courtney Maybu does not meet the 2 years. However, he is the most experienced, more importantly, the most skilled. In addition to his time as commander of Region 2 Criminal Investigations Division, he also served as commander of our Force Investigative Unit. And I don't have to tell you how important that is. That is an integrity-based unit that investigates all trooper and DPS officer involved shootings and use of force incidents with serious injury. That experience, that knowledge, that expertise is exactly what the agency needs to provide the trust in the public, the trust in our court systems as we have to bring cases forward, more importantly, the interaction with our sheriff and police chiefs. So I respectfully request your approval to provide the specialty pay for Captain Courtney Maybu to the position of Command Inspector Major.
Any discussion? We'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second. A motion to approve and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? You guys have it. Thank you, Colonel.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. I appreciate your help.
With that, we'll move to the director's report, Mr. Executive Director.
So, Mr. Chairman. Behind the Director's Report tab in the front of your binder. This first chart is the fiscal year 25 closeout. The end of your totals, that first cell spreadsheet. You'll notice that expenditures came in at 96.5% of our appropriation for the fiscal year. And some areas of unspent funds are in the Commissioner per diems, agency travel, professional services. In the most recent years, we spent nearly 98% of our appropriation. Any questions about the fiscal year closeout? Next chart would be the fiscal year 27 expenditures to date. Monthly expenditures of the commission. Just getting started, so imagine there are many questions there. Even on the theme of the budget, we are pulling together information for our fiscal year 26-27 budget request due at the end of October. We follow the Division of Administration's Office of Technology Services timetable. Therefore, we are scheduled to upgrade our technology as part of our next fiscal year budget request. Build that in. Fiscal year 26-27. Any questions regarding budget? Want to make you aware that we are offering an optional promotional exam opportunity on October 17th. Makeup date scheduled for October 22nd. The deadline we posted to apply is Wednesday, September 24th. And again, under Commission Rule 7.22, applicants retain their highest test score since the last mandatory. Currently working with a new test administrator, Dr. Wise, has moved on to a different role as provost with Shreveport. And so working with a new test administrator that's coming on board, and we're looking to have a new mandatory retest in May of 2026. And will be scheduled. Now, the October exam would be an optional exam. Which for me, to retain the high score.
How often is the test mandatory, Jason?
Right now, we've been on a cycle where every 2 years, so really each and every year, even number May is sort of our cycle right now.
The mandatory?
The mandatory, but we also have some discretion in that. We just want to make sure we don't want to have too many test cycles, because then you're no longer comparing apples to apples. You're sort of might evolve from policy, procedure, things like that. To make sure we're keeping a good cycle on that, and that's where we landed.
And any updates to the testing process or methodology will be updated in May of 2026. This October test will be the same.
Correct. And so that's, once we get the October optional exam behind us, then we're going to put all efforts into working with Callie if they're at LSU Shreveport, or the new test administrator, as well as the subject matter experts within the department, to ensure that the May 2026 exam is refreshed and ready.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Additional item, I want to advise that I'll follow up shortly, next day or so, with the information regarding annual training for those of you that need to complete some annual training requirement for commissioners. Specifically, the 2 items due by the end of the calendar year, the 2025 annual ethics training, 2025 annual preventing sexual harassment training, which I do have that link for. And I can provide that on information. And this training applies to any commissioner serving in the calendar year 2025. So I'll provide that. Then last item on my director's report is to advise that the next meeting we have scheduled is tentatively Thursday, September 11. We left at 10 a.m. Concludes my director's report.
I know we're skipping around a little bit here, but jump back into item number 7, a consideration of a motion to go into executive session to conduct the annual performance review of the executive director.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Wait,
Uh,
Roll call.
we're gonna do a roll call vote on that, just to be extra sure.
Michael Dubois,
Yes.
Mark Cole,
Yes.
Stephen Guidry,
Yes.
Jim Kowalski,
Yes.
Jonathan Kerwin,
Yes.
Ross Bourgeois,
Yes.
Monty Mazzalaco.
Yes. Item passes. This time we'll enter an executive session. Please exit to the auditorium and A roll call vote.
Michael Dubois,
Yes.
Mark Cole,
Yes.
Stephen Guidry.
Yes.
Jim Kowalski,
Yes.
Jonathan Kerwin,
Yes.
Ross Bourgeois,
Yes.
and Monty Montalvo.
Yes, we're now back in regular session and I'll entertain a motion.
I make a motion to rate the performance of the executive director for fiscal year 24-25 as a 5 with a corresponding 3% salary adjustment effective July 15, 2025.
Second.
A motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
You happy with yourself?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations, Mr. Director. We appreciate your hard work.
you.
My pleasure. No speaker cards for public address.
There were none, Mr. Chairman.
And without opposition, I move to adjourn.